Okay, so the question is, what do they fear will land them in jail? Welcome back. I did go on a little bit of a rant and a rave, but like I was in flow and I decided I'm going to go ahead and post it because that's just how the cookie crumbles. There are a lot of messages in there. That's kind of what happens. Like somebody's gonna catch a sentence or whatever that's gonna pop their subconscious off, and so I'm just the messenger. Okay. So we have Little Owl and we have Eastern Oyster. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Mara and we are diving into a psychic investigation. Like I said, the question is, what do they fear will land them in jail? We have, it's kind of like spy versus spy. We've got the Little Owl and the Eastern Oyster. So we're going to just go ahead and dive right in, or else, because I will squirrel out. So usually when I do my readings, they're very into, like, I'll put this out and I'll just start reading the cards, but I realize it's not going to be really easy for you. And I want to, not only because I mean, I literally have been a corporate trainer my entire career. Where are my glasses? Are they on my head? Oh, there they are. Again, the clear glasses thing. So I've been a corporate trainer my entire life. Like literally there was 1 year that I took over for a manager, although I was on the hourly wage. Thank you, Red Lobster, for that. And I was over every single new hire in the restaurant. So I trained everybody. That's why I was like the #1 hire in the region. Except I was a military wife, right? And so I was a liability because if he got deployed anywhere, I could just like toot sweet with a legal document, come in there and be like, sorry guys, I gotta go, right? So, but I got to do a lot of interesting things. I was an auditor, like ethics auditor, you know, go in and like work a shift and like just rat people out. I mean, since everybody hated me, I couldn't move, like, okay, squirreling out. But anybody from Darden that's watching, it's really, really unfair because every other person with Darden, right, they don't promote you in your own store because people that you did keg stands with will hate you when you're in charge of their schedule. And I couldn't get promoted out of my own store. And I mean, I worked my little bunsies off and I was excellent at what I did. And I have amazing reviews from them. But I will have to say, as a military spouse, like, we've just got to do better for our spouses and spousal support, you know? So, all right. Cross, soapbox, hopping off. Let's get into this. What do they fear will land them in jail? So right now, I'm looking at my card decks and I'm like, I really got to get on my own. I am starting one deck, but I really need to, or just get somebody on Fiverr to help me out, because I want to make more investigative decks. But like, I don't like the shuffling of like those weird index cards or whatever. Like, I want to make like some glossy ass bitches, you know what I'm saying? I'm I'm a tactile person. If y'all don't know, I'm on the spectrum. If you haven't figured that out, just because I present well, it means I mask well. You got to look at masking when it comes to ADHD and Asperger's. And I thought I was more Asperger-y than I was, just because they tend to be a little bit of savant-y. I think where my parents screwed up is I was so sick all the time. I had to go to college courses with my dad because I couldn't go to school for whatever reason. Now we know all the memories are flooding back, Bruce. But where they really screwed up is he was so illiterate. He had to go to like remediate reading classes, and I had to go to all those classes with him. And then I ended up going to the classes, speed reading classes in St. Thomas. So I went to like a really, really upscale college course in speed reading at like the age of 6 or something like that, right? Because he had no childcare, or he just wanted to keep me close. Interesting. You know what came up is, remember I like found like $500 in a bathroom stall? That actually just came up with the person I was talking about, that memory. There's something there with like St. Thomas. Okay. So, oh, and he went to Advent. It was like a Rolling Hills or Inver Hills Community College. You might want to, oh yeah, no, I think I think he raped a couple of girls there. Yeah, that's really coming out. That's so crazy. All of this like Lake Mille and the Brewstals and all that other stuff. So again, we're in flow, right? So now, okay, so back to the subject. What do they fear will land them in jail? So that's a very, like, I don't have any oracle cards I'm going to take it to the Eurotrash deck. And the reason why I say that is because I have taken one Lenormand and 2 Kippers. Something like that. I have 18 people in this deck. Let's just put it that way. And they have ages on them. They don't have races. If you want races, oh my gosh. This deck is everything. I was actually going to start off with talking about it, but we're going to talk about it now because it wants to. This is one of the most sensitive, awesome decks. First of all, I love everything miniature and tiny. Like, I'm like that dollhouse kind of gal. Like, that's my cottage chic or whatever. But if you do, like, you know, first of all, I love anything like, it's very, for me, it feels very like Lord of the Ringsy. Like, look at the house, right? Versus the house in here. But what I love about it is that it does have a psychic in here. So if you want to know, if $20, you don't have to go to anybody, or is somebody putting a hex on me? You get this deck. This deck, it's a Lenormand, has nothing to do with the tarot, and the tarot is not like bad juju either. It's just cards. But you've got a dark skin gal, lady, a lady. Hey, lady. If you know, you know. Then you have a practitioner here. So it could be a psychic, could be a practitioner. But if they're in the upright, you'll know that you do have somebody on your tail. If they're in the not right, it means there's some juju going on. It's the easiest thing in the world, because if they're in your energy, they're gonna pop up. It's so funny that all of the only cards that are missing from this deck are the men. Oh no! I did find a couple more. I did. I went through them. I've got the dark skinned male. Right? There's a Caucasian, so you got the child. So literally, if it's like, who's doing magic on me? And it's like, older gentleman comes out with the child. It's like the older gentleman's child. Like, the Queen of Pentacles with, and by the way, Pentacles, we're going to say Earth. Pentacles actually mean, change. So again, that's one of those words that's like triggering, like 666. 666 is actually like awesome in numerology, but they don't want you to know that. Right? All of these things that they don't want you to know, right, is because they're using it against you. So they go ahead and demonize it and say this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, and you won't turn your neck from Fox News, right? So, you know, if there's a snake, don't tread on me. Not one. Right? There's an ending. Like, these cards are so literal, it'll make your stomach turn. Seriously, like the dog, someone is faithful to you. We have the Caucasian woman, right? And we got like the mice, if people are trying to take something from you. Like I've got in this deck, there's a thief. There's a false person. If they are in your energy, all you have to do is flip a deck. You don't have to go to a psychic. Like I'm telling you, like these cards, these are like straight up on vibration, okay? And if you don't believe me, go ahead, get yourself a pack of blank cards. Do I have ones? No. Or you can get the T. Woo! 20, I guess this is just visit my Amazon storefront. This deck, it'll hurt your feelings. It'll hurt everybody's feelings. Where are we at? Gosh darn it. Okay. 10-minute intro. Here we go. So I'm going to take this deck, my Eurotrash. So it's a Lenormand and 2 Kippers. There's 18 people in here. It's very, very specific. So this is why it's a very specific question. So we're going to go ahead and, Bruce in reverse. I see you. I see you, Bruce. All up in the Kool-Aid. The Mason Kool-Aid. Y'all are dumb. Okay. Clarify. So what do they fear will land them in jail? What is the little owl, which is the feminine in this energy? Woo, child. Oh my gosh, the deck that's so many cards right there. So I'm going to take the first. These landed face down. So I'm going to flip them up. And then I'm going to do a sentence here. Oh my gosh. What do they fear will land them in jail? We got official person in reverse, which would be her daddy, with the gift and wanting to be innocent. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. This is a whole bunch right here that was flipped over, so I'm just pulling it. Oh my gosh, we got courtship, marriage, no destination, stability, future, not wanting someone to have a journey, working, yeah, spell work, courthouse in reverse, going to be going to jail, no longer having bridges, still not wanting it to end, and then mature woman. Yeah, she worked with a mature woman. She worked with another couple to end this destiny and stability, to have no more future, right? Did spell work to do it. Now is under adjudication, realizing that they've been under investigation the entire time, and like there's no, like the bridge has been burned. But I'm getting like this still doesn't want it to end with the mature woman. So this is either her mother or grandmother. I know she worked with all of, I mean, this is like a whole family coven. So, but that's really interesting. Not wanting it to end. So we're going to keep that there because I feel like that's unresolved. Maybe something in this reading will resolve this. Like, that's what I feel. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So I'm going to go ahead, and we've seen this card. It's like, no, I'm going to keep those down. It's like people want, yeah. They're like, no, put it up, right? Put it up. There's something here that somebody doesn't want anybody to know. That's what's not. And yeah, there's something there. I'm going to pull the hell out of it. There's a mask. Yeah, there's somebody hiding something. Didn't I not? I told you, these bitches are literal. Okay? Can't play with the cards. People cannot hide. That's why they don't want you playing with the cards. Oh, it's the devil. No, it's vibration. And they know it because they do it themselves. And if you, again, go get your own playing cards, put people's names on it, and then say, who hates me? It's as easy as that. You don't have to go to the bookstore or be on tarot or anything like that. Nothing. In fact, I don't even... Get a pack of these. Get a Kipper deck. Oh my gosh. Your mind will be blown. Okay, so... Like, it's like this person wants... Okay, we're going to give... You want attention? We're going to give you attention, mama. Here we go. Clarify this. What doesn't want to be ended? Ooh. Everything is flying downwards. Feel like somebody's, oh my gosh, there's fortune in the balance, the community in reverse, and the courtship in reverse. This woman is shame. That came up. I put that shame. She still doesn't want people in this community to think that this, like, she is like double down. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, she's gonna have to let go of that. I can feel it coming up through my chakras. Oh. I heard everybody knows. Everybody knows. Now Leonard Cohen is coming through. Is that Leonard Cohen? No, that's someone else. Anyways. Yeah, somebody feels like they're for, oh my gosh, in the higher perspective, they have lost it. Oh my gosh, as the screen blacks out, they have lost it. They have lost I'm getting foothold, shred of dignity. There's evidence. Oh, did somebody find the cages in her house? They said second house. She had like a rental or something like that where she had like young boys like in their own fecal matter. Yeah, judgment. Adjudication. Oh. It's not that it's not going to end. It's not going to end. What do they fear will land them in jail? It's what she did. Unexpected income in reverse. I heard she started it. Now I'm getting like Moses in the bush, wildflower. Oh, I was gonna say fire, flower, wildflower might be. There's something. I'm getting like highway. I'm getting like a field. I'm getting a lake. I'm getting cypress knees. I'm getting a lake. I'm getting a car. I'm getting a Volkswagen. In the bottom of a fucking lake. Oh my God, didn't Donald have a fucking Volkswagen that, like, God. She tried to set him up for murder? I believe Donald had a Volkswagen that was, like, supposedly, like, he took it to get it repaired and it went off the lot, or it was stolen, or the guy, like, sold it or something like that. I'm getting somebody in a freaking lake. Oh my gosh, I'm, like, starting to shake now. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna stop here. I am astraling like nobody's business. Like, this is, wow.